In the final days of a bitter war, on a nameless hill in a forgotten part of the world, a small platoon of soldiers was given an impossible order: hold the line at all costs. The hill was nothing special, just a barren piece of land with a strategic view of the valley below. But for Sergeant Davis and his men, it was everything. Their mission was clear: delay the enemy long enough for reinforcements to arrive. They knew the odds, outnumbered, low on ammunition, and exhausted after weeks of relentless fighting. As dawn broke, the enemy appeared on the horizon, a dark mass advancing slowly but surely. The soldiers braced themselves, their hearts pounding. Davis looked at his men, young and old, and gave them a nod. This was it. For hours, they held the line. Wave after wave, the enemy pressed on, but Davis and his men stood firm. The ground shook, the air thick with smoke, and the stench of gunpowder. Every inch of that hill was paid for in blood, but as the sun began to set, it became clear that their positions was untenable. With most of his men wounded or dead, and the enemy closing in, Davis made the call. They would make one final push, a desperate counterattack to buy just a few more minutes. And then, as quickly as it had begun, it was over. Reinforcements arrived just as the last shots were fired. The hill was held, but at a terrible cost. Of the platoon that had started the day, only a handful remained. Hill 47 was secured and the enemy repelled, but for Sergeant Davis and a few survivors, the cost of victory was a burden that they would carry for the rest of their lives. In the end, they held the line because sometimes that's all a soldier can do. If you like the story, then consider subscribing, or I will have to call Otacon on you.